is Akhand, and here is something very serious which I need to discuss about the internet. I mean, basically, we all are slaves because there are two types of websites or the way in which the internet works. One are the slave websites, and another are the king websites. One of the king website is Google, and slave websites there are numerous. Now, how I have classified these websites into slave and king is how we decide what we want to do. If you go to Google, you search for something which is here in your brain and you want to know. But if you go to Twitter, you don't want to know anything. He will tell you everything, whatever is going on this world, what is trending in India. You are not asking a specific thing. They'll tell you. If you go to Shorts, if you go to YouTube, if you go to Instagram, you don't want to see anything, means any random thing there. You go to YouTube, and if you search for a particular thing and you get it, and you are looking for something and you find it, then you are the king. Means it all depends upon the control. If you have control over it or not. If you want to search for something and if you have gone there, you type those specific keyword and you see those things, and that's it. It's okay. But there are websites like Twitter, there Instagram, Instagram Reels, this Facebook. You don't go for something specific or there. Uh, and if you're going for something specific, then it's really good. But if not, then you are a slave. Then I am a slave. We all are slaves. Because when you go to reels or shorts, just keep on scrolling. One, then two, then three. And even if you don't scroll in shorts or reels, they automatically they will get refreshed. You open the app and you leave it. All you need to do is to like, even if you don't have to slide it up, just they'll show something, then they'll move, then they'll show another content, they'll move, content move, content move, content move, and they'll show what they want you to show you, and they'll show ad according to their perspectives, and you have no control over them, and simply they're feeding something in your mind. They're asking you to watch this content, not asking you, they're telling you. Okay, there is also a catch. There are recommendations. If you go to Amazon, yes, Amazon is also a slip. Go to Amazon, you want to buy a specific thing, you write it there. If you just go to Amazon, they'll show recommendations, this, that. I'm not going into what they're doing with our voice. They're taping our voice, and then they're doing experiments with our what they're listening. They're showing us all those things. They're recording. They're recording your camera. They're recording that they have tapped the actual word. They have tapped our microphones, and they're listening to us, cut our conversation. And if you suddenly go to after talking about certain products, suddenly move into Amazon.com, then they'll show recommendations. So the recommendation word, they are writing it as recommendation, but that is not exactly what recommendation means. They are orders. Order means the word is command. They're commanding you to do something. Uh, they are not recommendations, because if you are going to search for a particular item and they are showing some other recommendation, they're not recommendations. They're commands. They're showing you have to buy this also. You have to buy this also. This will look good also. They're not recommendations. If you go to Twitter, there is nothing being recommended. Just showing you. After showing something, how can they are recommending it? And they just want to sell you that product. Plus, once you see that recommendation, a thought will come into your mind, and that thought will initiate another thought. Okay, I may need this thing, and then the process is start. If you don't buy it at that the moment, the thought has already been planted into your mind. Then suddenly, in your subconscious mind somewhere, and some other point of time, that thought may come into your mind, and you will suddenly open this um, shopping website, because there are a lot many cases people are even we have not talked about those things. They have come to our mind, and then when you go and open Amazon, and they show us those products there. So it's not that they are reading your mind, it's just they're feeding your mind. They have already shown you those products in recommendations somewhere, and that thought has been planted into your mind. That's plant seed theory. You can all go to my website and read about it. I have written about it around 6 years back, and how these things work. and now they're using it deliberately in our daily life to control our lives, which is really bad. So I would like to request this Telegram notifications. See, notifications, you don't need notifications. Why you need notifications? They're just commanding you कि अभी आ गया. But that notification is here. You need to go and see it. Unless and until it's a messaging app and it's very important, you don't need any sort of notification. You will go and see Instagram at your free period and when you want and what you want to see. Not you, any time you go to Instagram, you'll see. That's why you don't feel bored going to Instagram. You don't feel bored seeing that will be feeds or reels, Twitter, Jilly, whatever it is. Because you go there, even you don't need not to swipe up just to see. The maximum, if you have to do something, you have to like and you have to do the tip to give it a heart. And once you give it a heart, they'll read you even more. Say, okay, you like this type of content, and we will focus more on this content and give you this. So I request everyone to not to go. That's it. Uh, Try to avoid all these websites. Try to avoid YouTube. See, if you want to study, go search for a particular topic, read that, study, and turn it off because it's easy to um, open a website like YouTube, but it's very difficult to turn it off because once you go there for study, but those recommendations which are actually commands, but they're written as recommendations, the outer covering is recommendation, but inside it's a command. They'll take you to some another video, then to another video, then they'll study what you like. If you don't watch a video, they'll get to know that you don't like this video. If you watch a video more than 2 minutes, more than 30 seconds, they'll get to know every 30 seconds they collect your data. See, if you watch the video for 30 seconds, so now YouTube have also broken the video into several parts. So if you watch a video for 10 seconds, then they'll come to know you have watched it up to 30 seconds and what is the content there. Okay, so you don't like that content or you like that content. Okay, then they'll show you content related to it. If you keep on watching same content again and again, so they'll get to know, okay, this person want to watch this, show him this, put on the ads and they'll earn their revenue. So this is how this process works and you'll become a slave eventually without knowing about it, and that is really a very tough situation. So it's all upon us to work on this thing. I hope I'm able to. I'm not explained it so deep, but I mean I have basically decoded the basic crux of what I thought. So if you like it, see, if you have not come here watching to watch me here. See, you just came here to look out for something else, and then you are here, and see how this is how thing goes. And see the irony that I'm cursing social media on a social media. So, but I hope, see, social media is not bad at all. If you eat what you want to eat, not anything which is being presented to you. So that's it from my side. Thank you.